Hi guys, I'm back with another random figure review. Today's topic is Papa Shango. And as you may have seen with my previous two random figure reviews, I've sort of gone through like an evolution of figures. So today I'm going to take you through an evolution of Papa Shango. Obviously, I should have 4 figures, but one of them, I know I've got it, but I can't find it. I know where it is, but I can't find it. I've got that many figures, looking through them all. I spend more time looking through all the figures, trying to find it, than I do actually producing videos. So, you can guess, after a bit, you just get bored of looking, so I can't be bothered anymore. So, first figure we're going to look at from obviously the evolution of Papa Shango figures is the Hasbro figure. As you can see, mine is a little bit on the worn side, because to be honest with you, it had a lot of years of play. Back in the day, early 90s figures, they weren't great figures, but they were there. They were there for us to play with back in the day. So, as you can see, this one, his logo's sort of faded off. One of his tattoos has started fading off. He had a tattoo on there and there's only a little bit of it left. Same with this side, but this side's actually stayed on a bit better. But it is starting to fade off now. But yeah, we had Papa Shango in the Hasbro days. He came with a skull necklace. I have still got that somewhere. I can't even remember why I actually put my Hasbro bits and bobs. I've got a casket I know it's got some bits and bobs in it, but I can't remember whether this is actually his actual skull things in there. But yes, we had the Hasbro version of Papa Shango where they used to have their little copyright stamp put on the back of them or on the shoes. But he also had a design on the back which actually hasn't faded at all. It is still there as it was. In fact, the front logo might actually still be there in full. I think there's one little bit that's come off, but it's there. That was the very first Papa Shango that we ever got, as far as I'm aware of, and he actually still works. His punch action still works. Wow, all those years old. I mean, that's easily got to be. It's got to be 20 years old, if not more. But yes, I still my pride and joy. All my figures. Obviously, some of them are faded and stuff. So, going back to the evolution of Papa Shango, there is actually a Jack-specific version. I have got the Jack-specific version, but as I say, I couldn't find it in time for the video because I thought to myself, if I don't find it, if I sit there and keep digging and trying to find them, I'm never going to get my video done. So, I've decided to just leave it. We all know what Papa Shango wore, and basically the Jack-specific version was exactly the same as the Hasbro version, only basically a lot bigger and probably a lot more detailed than it was back in the day. The body structure was pretty much like today's basics. Obviously, Jack-specifics were actually most of their figures were, I'd say, a tad bigger than what we get from Mattel these days. So yeah. Then moving on, I mean, I'm actually going to take it in a different order because obviously we got the Elite Papa Shango. Then we actually got a re-release of it. But I want to go into the WWE Superstars line figure first. Now, this has got the cloak. I have got the cloak, don't worry about that. You will see that on the next figure. Because, although the cloak was for him, it actually works perfectly with the WWE Elite version of Papa Shango. So, if you are one of these people that likes to have the entrance gear on the figures and everything, grab one of these. If you've got Papa Shango, grab one of these and you will actually get it on the Elite Papa Shango. But yes, he came with the cloak and obviously the removable hat, as we have seen with many of these. Hasbro, you never got the removable hat, so he was always fighting with his hat on. Pretty good glue. Yeah. But yeah, we've got the Papa Shango figures. Obviously, these are a lot more detailed than what the Hasbro was. The Hasbro didn't have any of the pattern down the side of the trousers, but the WWE Superstars line has got the pattern down the side. Obviously, the logo on the back, the logo on the front, and then obviously the face paint the same as Hasbro, and much more detailed tattoos on both sides of the arms, wrist tapes, just like what Papa Shango used to have. And some people refuse to go down the WWE Superstar line because, in all honesty, financially, a lot of people are really struggling at the moment in the UK. But I'm struggling myself. But I always try to manage to get what I can when I can. And the WWE Superstars line, I never really wanted to go down it. But then when I saw some of the people that were coming out for it, I was like, take my money. Just take it. Just take the lot. Make me bankrupt if you have to. Love these WWE Superstars line. If you've got a passion for figures like I have, it's one of those things. You've got to do it. And it is an addiction. It really is an addiction, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, trademark wise, you've got his red laces down the front of his boots. So yeah, we've got the Papa Shango WWE Superstars line. Now, yes, we now go on to the WWE Elite versions. Now, you will see that he's got two type of necklaces on. I think this one was actually off the Jack specific figure. So there's the proof that I do have that figure. And this one is the one that came with it. And as you can see, this is the WWE Superstars cloak for Papa Shango, but it actually fits brilliantly with this Papa Shango figure. And look, to me, it looks bob on. It looks brilliant. Honest to God. And then you got the hat that removes as well. Oh, you can't help but love your figures when they do stuff like that. I mean, the only thing that I was always a little bit confused about, I mean, what was this? I mean, did he actually have something like that? I know that he used to have the skull that used to smoke, which I'm surprised that they never brought out with the second version, because this is the first version of Papa Shango, and they re-released the Papa Shango figure. I can't remember what line it was. I don't know whether it was Then, Now, Forever kind of line or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, this figure's the original Mattel version. I never really understood what this was. I know that he did carry a couple of things to the ring, but I don't really ever remember this, to be honest. And I know that he used to have the smoking smoking skull-like accessory thing that he used to sit there and he used to in the corner and stuff, and when he was doing his cursing bit and things like that. I also remember that he used to, I'm sure he used to have something on the end of his fingers, black, but I do remember Kurgan having that, so I could be getting him mixed up with Kurgan in that respect. But I used to always think he had something black on the end of his fingers, and that's what he used to do the cursing with, because I remember he used to do something like that. I could be wrong, I could be getting two different people mixed up. But again, like the WWE Superstars figure, you've got his design down the side, he's got his design on the front. Much more detailed, obviously, tattoos because it's an elite figure. But I would like to see this released in an ultimate form with a proper cloak for Papa Shango. But for now, this cloak from the WWE Superstars line works perfectly with the WWE Elite Papa Shango. So yeah, I really love this look now. I remember I mentioned about going to try this cloak on Papa Shango in a previous video last year. I never ever got round to it. I think I did actually show it this year in another previous video, but I never really went into any real detail with it or anything. So I thought today, it's a nice-ish day outside. Go out to my house and we'll do a bit of random figure reviews. But, what was I thinking now? But yes, we have gone from this to this. It's a big improvement. You can't help but think that where will figures go one day? Will they be robotic kind of thing, where you would be able to basically play with your figures like playing a PlayStation game or something like that? Who knows? If it does go like that, whoever's in that era, or whoever ends up in that era, my God, you're gonna have a treat if that happens. But for now, we have to literally stick to playing with our dollies ourselves. Yes, we have to play with our dollies ourselves. So, but until next time, you have just been you have just seen me go through basically an evolution of Papa Shango in figure form, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like, subscribe, give a comment, do whatever. Even share it to a friend, if anything. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed the video, just give us a like, subscribe, or whatever. Whatever you want to do. And until next time, I am out, and I will be back with more videos. This is the last one I'll be doing today, so keep a lookout. I've got many more videos coming in the future, and I've got plenty on my page, on my channel, should I say. So if you like it, go back, watch some of my other videos, and honestly, give them a comment, a like, or whatever you want to do. I'm sure there'll be something out there for you. I do pop vinyl stuff as well as the WWE figures and AEW figures and that. So I'm sure there'll be something there for you. But until then, I am out. See you next time.